In 1993, an American Taiwanese engineer decided to walk into a Denny's diner, which is two good friends at the time, and start up a company that would change the face of tech going forward. This is a story of Jensen Huang and NVIDIA. NVIDIA powers almost everything, from your favorite video game graphics to AI itself and its exponential growth that we can see today. But who's the man behind all of this? And how did a gaming company that produces graphics for just normal video games end up becoming a $1.5 trillion AI powerhouse? Well, let's find out, shall we? Chapter 1, Humble Beginnings. Jensen Huang was born in Taiwan in 1963, and at just 9 years old, he moved to the US, first to Kentucky and then to Oregon. But like many immigrants before him, he didn't have it easy. He actually lived in a boys' reform school, by mistake of all things, because his relatives at the time just didn't understand the system in place. But Jensen was a brilliant student, and he went on to earn a degree in electrical engineering, and afterwards a master's from Stanford. After working at LSI Logic and AMD, Jensen saw the future, which was graphics processing. And in 1993, he co-founded NVIDIA with his good buddies Chris and Curtis Prem. And just a fun fact, just so you guys didn't know, they came up with this idea at a Denny's diner in San Jose. Chapter 2, the early struggles. Well, the 90s was an incredibly difficult and brutal time for chip startups. It was an incredibly saturated market, and majority of them would fail in the first couple of years. NVIDIA had a secret weapon that would outbid other microchip companies. That was Jensen's vision. Their early goal was to build a chip that could handle 3D graphics for gaming. The result was the Riva series, and eventually the GeForce 256. Released in 1999, it was the world's first GPU, a term NVIDIA coined themselves at the time. This was more than just marketing. It was a technological leap, and suddenly graphics were smoother, games were more immersive, and NVIDIA was on the map to becoming a real powerhouse. Chapter 3, Dominating Gaming. Throughout the 2000s, NVIDIA became the go-to name in PC gaming. With every new GeForce release, they pushed the limits on what was visually possible. Gamers loved them, developers relied on them, and NVIDIA kept growing more and more powerful. In 2006, NVIDIA made a bold acquisition of purchasing a small and upcoming startup called ATI, which would specialize in parallel computing. Well, this was completely unexpected by NVIDIA at the time, but it would lay the foundation and groundwork for something much larger and much more revolutionary than just gaming. The same year, NVIDIA launched Qt, a revolutionary platform that allowed developers to use GPUs for more than just graphics. This was the moment that NVIDIA stopped being just a gaming company in general. Chapter 4, the AI revolution. Fast forward to the 2010s. Deep learning, a new form of AI, was exploding onto the market. And guess what hardware it worked best in? That's right, you guessed it, GPUs. So let's find out why. While CPUs process one task at a time, GPUs handle thousands in parallel. This made NVIDIA's chips perfect for training AI models. Tech giants like Google, Meta, Amazon started buying NVIDIA's GPUs in bulk. But it wasn't just luck. NVIDIA leaned in hard. They built data centers for GPUs, created AI softwares for libraries, and developed NVIDIA DGX systems, which was basically AI supercomputers at the time, completely changing the landscape of technology for the future. By 2020, NVIDIA wasn't just a gaming company anymore. It was in fact an AI infrastructure company. Chapter 5, Market Explosion and Personal Growth. During the AI boom of the 2020s, especially with the rise of ChatGPT and the generative AI, NVIDIA's stock exploded from under $300 billion in market cap in 2020 to over $1.5 trillion by 2024. And Jensen, well, he became one of the richest people in the world with over a net worth of $90 billion. Extraordinary, right? And through it all, he stayed known for his humility. Black leather jackets, keynote speeches that felt more like rock concerts than even tech talks. Jensen credits much of NVIDIA's success to its work culture, which is a no politics zone and just work in general. In his own special words recently, he told the press, much of NVIDIA's success should depend on the work an individual is willing to do for themselves. Hard work doesn't come at a cost. It comes with internal rewards as well. Conclusion, NVIDIA's future. Today, NVIDIA isn't just powering games. It's powering robots, autonomous cars, and medical breakthroughs. The very future of AI is here. And Jensen Huang didn't just build a chip company. He built the engine of the modern digital world. From Denny's Diner to dominating Silicon Valley, the rise of NVIDIA is more than just a simple business story. It's a lesson in vision, grit, and timing. So the next time you hear about ChatGPT or Tesla's Gronk or the metaverse, remember somewhere in the background there's a NVIDIA GPU doing the heavy lifting. And behind all of that was the leather-jacketed legend, Jensen Huang, who saw the future before anyone else did. The purpose of this video is to inspire the future tech entrepreneurs by providing them with the necessary information and know-how on how to make their dreams and aspirations come true. Stay tuned for the next series of videos. Thank you.